Is this the speaker your Amazon Dot's been waiting for? Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here, and I want to talk about the Amazon Echo Dot. That's this guy. Now, I'm not going to talk about the Dot itself, other than to point out that it gives you all the features of the Echo and its bigger, more expensive brethren at a really remarkably low price point, 49 bucks. It's such a no-brainer. And it also has something the other Amazon Echo devices don't have, which is audio out. And that makes all the difference in the world because, quite frankly, the Dot's built-in speaker is really not going to win any awards even for mediocre music reproduction. It's not its intention. It's really almost like just a little device you stick on the wall that gives you voice system. So, enter the Vaux portable speaker base. And this is kind of a crazy device. You see a big hole in the top. This is designed to be a cradle for the Dot, and then the idea is it gives you a nice big speaker. So let's hook it up and check it out. Now, as I said, on the Dot you have a micro USB charging connector and you have audio out. On this guy, the Vaux portable speaker base, you actually have micro USB and an AUX cord. And it actually has its own rechargeable battery, so it's on and running and ready to go with anywhere from 5 or 6 hours of wireless use. Pretty cool. Of course, you can also leave it plugged in, which then duplicates this functionality but just gives you a much better speaker. So let's hook it up, and it's just a matter of lining up the cords and plugging them in. Now, you should know from watching YouTube videos that anytime you do a live demo, things don't work right. We're going to have them work right this time. So there's one, and I'll put the audio cord in. There's two. Put the seal back on. You can see that the Dot is booting up, and in a moment or two it should actually come back to life. And in the meantime, let me show you on the back, there's a power plug. And there's AUX in, so you can also just use it as a regular speaker. And there's the micro USB, which actually lets you charge this device or leave it plugged in. Now, the Dot is still connecting to my Wi-Fi network and everything, so we'll just let that work. And I'll just tell you that when I opened the device up here, I opened it like this, and I saw the top, and I'm like, the heck, what are they doing here? And then I turned it over, and I said, hello. Ah, hello. So, Alexa, what's the weather in Jakarta?
In Jakarta, Indonesia, it's 79 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tonight, you can look for cloudy skies with a low of 75 degrees.
Good to know. Point being, no wires, right? So this is a totally portable system, very nice. It's not very heavy. It's about a pound plus the weight of the Dot. So, you know, it definitely, you could balance it on 2 fingers. I don't know why you would want to, but you could. It's not very heavy at all. And it's about 6 inches tall, and the diameter is about 4 inches, I think, at the bottom, which is where it's the biggest. And there's a lot to like about it, and the audio quality is really good. I'm going to play some music, but just for a couple of seconds because I don't have the license rights to any commercial music. So, ready? Let's do, what should we listen to? Alexa, play the Thompson Twins. Let me try that.
Shuffling songs by Thompson Twins.
And let's just make it nice and loud. And of course the volume control on the Dot is controlling this. And let's stop it. No, it didn't stop it then. Oh, it's a temporary mute. Alexa, stop. So we couldn't really get a great audio demo, kind of the way it goes. If you're familiar with the Echo line, you know that there's a lot you can do with music just by asking the device to play music for you. I mean, pick an artist, pick a song, pick a genre, and it'll just start rocking away. And of course you can have your own music and Amazon Audio, Amazon Music, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about this device. And so there's a lot to like about this. It's actually, it's 1.8 pounds, a little heavier than I said earlier. But here's the thing, is the speaker's $49 and then the dot is $49, which means you're getting really close to the cost of what Amazon sells in this area, which is called the Amazon Echo Tap. And the Tap has a rechargeable battery, and the Tap lets you actually optionally configure it to actually just be listening all the time, though that obviously eats a lot of battery. Or you can have the Tap be, hence its name, you push a button and then it listens while you're actually, for those next couple of seconds. We have a Tap. It's very nice. It has nice audio sound. It's $129. It's half the weight of this, and it runs 8 to 9 hours on a battery. So, if you have a dot and you want to add a speaker to it, then the Vaux is actually a pretty cool choice. But you really have to ask the question, for $30 more, do you want to just get an Amazon Echo Tap and then have it all designed and integrated and everything? And then the Tap has a charging dock instead of this, which has the plug you have to plug, the cord you have to plug in. So it's a tricky business. There's a lot I really like about this. I like its sound. I already have multiple Amazon Echo Dots, so it's really easy to get that part going. And obviously I can pop the dot out if I want to use it with other speakers or just by itself. So there's a bunch going for this. And speaking of a bunch going for this, can I ask that you click the subscribe button? Awesome, thank you. Now, Vaux portable speaker base, $49.95 from a company called 97. And you can pick it up at Amazon.com. And the only thing I'll say is it works really well for what it does. I would love to see it $10, $20, $30 cheaper, because then it becomes an absolute no-brainer. Is you get the dot for $49, and then you pick up one of these sort of speakers for maybe another $20 or $30, and you've got a rockin' sort of like entry-level Amazon Echo device without the full price tag of the big Echo or even the smaller Tap. So, trade-offs, sounds good, definitely is fun. It's nice to be able to take it outside. Obviously, you can't take it to the middle of nowhere. Just like with the Tap, it still wants to be on Wi-Fi, because that's how the whole ecosystem works. I'm trying to avoid the word Alexa. Tell us a joke.
What did the plate say to the fork? Don't worry, dinner's on me.
Amazon, you're not going to get any extra points for jokes. But on the other hand, I'm sure like 5-year-olds think this stuff's hilarious. That was mean, wasn't it? Anyway, so Vaux portable speaker base. Make up your own mind whether that plus the dot is the path to go, or whether you want to just pick up an Amazon Echo Tap. Either way, I really like all of our different Echo units here in the house and in the office. There's just a lot it really brings, because I can walk through a room, and as I walk through, I can ask it to play music or do reminders or timers, or we can do recipes. There's a lot I like about it. And having it give me better audio, no lose there. So, this is Dave Taylor, and I'll catch you in my next video.